Which book follows 2 Corinthians? Joab, Rachel, Ephesus, Galatians. God resisted the proud, but giveth grace to the obedient, righteous, patient, humble. Blank executed the prophets of Baal after God consumed his offering with fire. Rachel, Leah, Elijah, Hosea, Elijah. As the soul of the Father, so also the soul of the Son is mine. The soul that sinneth blank will not win, will be remembered, will have company, it shall die. Who was Jesus' stepfather? Joseph, James, Zechariah, Peter. Joseph. The Lord decides to destroy mankind in a hurricane, a flood, a fire, an earthquake. A flood. Blank was the biblical warrior defeated by the young David in the book of Samuel. Joshua, Saul, Goliath, Agag. Goliath. Based in the book of Hebrews, who is the author and finisher of our faith? Silas, John the Baptist, Abraham, Jesus. The disciples went fishing after the crucifixion. How many fish had they caught before Jesus appeared? 20. The whole nets? None. 1. None. The child Elizabeth was carrying leave in her blank when she heard Mary's greeting. Womb, wash basin, bed, arms, womb. Blank was the son born to Eve as a replacement for Abel. Cain, Joseph, Lamed, Seth. What did the Lord ultimately want of the children of Israel who came out of Egypt? Grain offerings, animal sacrifices, songs, righteousness. Which title did the writer of Ecclesiastes give to himself? God, Lord, Father, Teacher. What was Andrew doing when Jesus called him to be disciple? Hunting, preaching, lumbering, fishing. Blank was appointed to succeed Moses as the leader of Israel in the wilderness. Caleb, Joshua, Miriam, Korah. Joshua. The second commandment says, do not make idols of any kind and do make statues. Do not worship them. Do not make statues. Do worship them. Do not worship them. What made Joseph become well known in prison? Interpreting dreams, reading books, telling stories, helping prisoners. Interpreting dreams. What was the cause of David's sin with Bathsheba? A lamb sacrifice, never married, the firstborn dead, turned blind, the firstborn dead. And suddenly there came a sound from heaven of a rushing mighty ball, stamped wind river, wind. As the men of the city called for Lot to bring the angels out, Lot offered them blank instead, a bag of gold, his house, a fest, his daughters. By humility in the fear of the Lord are riches, all of the above, life, honor, all of the above. Who was healed? The lame on the beautiful door in the temple. Paul, Jebusite, Peter and John, James, Peter and John. It is written, my house is the house of prayer, but you have made it a den of thieves, a place of learning, a house of praise, a way of lifestyle. A den of thieves. When Jacob went out to meet blank, he divided his family, flocks, herds, and camels into two bands. Elpaal, Ihan, Esau, Itnan. Esau. Blank bore Samuel. She promised the Lord that she would dedicate the boy to him. Hannah, Leah, Jezebel, Bathsheba. Hannah. In the book of Job, how many friends came to visit Job during his time of distress? 12, none, 9, 3. Who has the secret of King Herod? Herodias, song, beer, lies. Herodias. How many of each type of unclean animal did Noah take into the ark? 8, 5, 4, 2. 2. A pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeded from the blank and of the lamp. Sun and stars, throne of God, song of angel, light of candle, throne of God. According to Ephesians 4:2, what should you be? Patient, all of the above, humble, gentle, all of the above. What is the last book in the Old Testament? Jonah, Genesis, Malachi, Ruth. Malachi. When people in Jerusalem celebrated the feast of unleavened bread, the feeling in the city was fighting, joy and powerful, joy and rejoicing, wonderful. Joy and rejoicing. According to Matthew chapter 5 verse 14, what do you look like in the world? Light, fire, wise, sweet, light. Blank bit Paul on the hand. Viper, red ant, bloodsucker, rabid dog. Viper. Blank said, I know that my Redeemer liveth. Herod, Cain, Pontius Pilate, Job. What happened 40 days after Jesus rose from the dead? Gone with the wind, revived, visited Jerusalem, ascended to heaven. Where did Moses receive the law from God? Mount Sinai, Mount Vina, Mount Morai, Mount Gerizim. Mount Sinai. Thou shalt seek the Lord, thou shalt find him, if thou seek him with all thy and blank. Mind, body, soul, spirit, energy, might, heart and soul. How many days did it take God to create the earth and everything in it? 1, 8, 6, 5. 6. Most of the Old Testament was originally written in Hebrew, English, Arab, Latin. Hebrew. The king's wrath is as the raging of a bear, rising sun, roaring of a lion, swelling of the sea. Roaring of a lion. Who did the little girl bring back to the Pharaoh's daughter? A baby, her aunt, her sister, the baby's father. A baby. Most of the Old Testament was originally written in Latin, Hebrew, Arab, English. Hebrew. The king's wrath is as the rising sun, raging of a bear, roaring of a lion, swelling of the sea, roaring of a lion.